If you go to a funeral after a person died and you ain't went around that person since that person was alive or was living and they was on their bed or whatever, you making yourself look stupid. Yeah, you really do. That's like me. What the fuck would I look like going to somebody knowing they struggle with that with a bedridden individual person or a person a sick person for 2 or 3 years, and you ain't been around in 20 years. Now all of a sudden, now 2 years later, 20 years later, now you want to come around and go to a funeral and eat off the ceremony. You sound, how stupid is that? I would be embarrassed to even think about trying to. I would be embarrassed to even had it shit in my mind. I really would. Like, how do you feel and have the how do you feel and how do you have in your spirit? How can you even have the audacity? Is to go to somebody's funeral? Them people don't even hardly even come see you. You see what I'm saying? They don't even hardly even come see you. You don't even go and even check up on that person at all. They may see you maybe one time out of a year. If they see you 2 times out of a year, that's a miracle. Because most people, but they do a good goddamn job going into the Christian church. They do a good job in going to prayer meeting and going here and going just breaking, like my mother used to say all the time. They go in there and break their motherfucking necks, open up a church, bust a church door down quicker than they'll do anything, and wouldn't even offer you an eye at the crop. Oh well, I just dropped by to say I can't stay long because I gotta go and do this and do that and do that and this and that and third. But you'll stay a long fucking time coming to a damn church of a so-called church and a funeral. Most High ain't in that shit no way. And Acts what? Acts 7:48, he said Christ said he dwelleth not in temples made with hands. I wouldn't even want people to even take, and you know what I'm saying, to say, oh, you need to come. Don't encourage me to go. No, I'll be like, look, I done gave that. I'm not going making myself look crazy. I done gave that individual person they crops while they will still have breath in them. You see what I'm saying? There's no point in just going and looking at, to me, there's no point in opening up a thing and looking at somebody that's already gone. They gone. They don't know what's the point of it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that when a person is gone, the best way to do is catch it before, while they still got breath in them. That's the best time. Yeah. And because think about it, would you want somebody to do that to you? Wait till you want. Although none of us don't want to be down, but I'm just saying, you wouldn't want nobody to treat you like that. Wait until you down, and then they show their real colors of who they really, the fuck they really were. Yeah, you want something that's going. If you look at, if they say they believe, that's why I say real Christians hate the Bible. So-called Christians hate the Bible because they the only thing that religious people are good at and they better at doing is showing up for religious functions, stuff like that. See, there's a difference between being a church goer and somebody that's actually just doing the real thing. You see what I'm saying? You can show up to ceremonial functions and stuff like that, ceremonial uh things, but that doesn't mean anything. Pharisees did that shit and condemn you. Now, am I against the law? No. Yeah, man. Would you want somebody to think about it now? Would you want somebody to do you like that? Only time, think about it, you didn't have no motherfucking legs or no damn arm. I know you don't want to imagine, but I'm just hypothetically speaking. How would you feel if you had no legs, no arm, and you were starving to goddamn death, and I just starving for food or starving to have something in your system or your stomach or whatever, and I just look at you and pass you on by? How would you feel? Yeah. So man, you gotta you know, people don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's best to be yourself. Like, if I didn't show up for no religious function while they was alive, what the fuck is I'm gonna show up at a religious function right after they gone? You need to be able to show up while they still can breathe. You know, don't wait until like. But religious people are good at showing up at religious ceremony functions and all that type of stuff. They good at showing up. Oh, rehearsal. We having Women's Day, Men Day, all that shit, man. That shit don't mean nothing, man. Yeah, yeah. And I'm still growing up, man. I'm not trying to throw shade at people or nothing like that. I'm not doing that. That ain't what I'm doing, man. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it like I see it, man. People don't care nothing about you, man. When you down, yeah, they don't care. Yeah, man. So I guess I'll be back. I'm gonna get me a little rest, man, because I'm sitting up here falling asleep in this video, bro. So we'll talk later.